welcome to the reality revolution. By listening to this, you will activate a powerful affirmation, an incredible quantum command to manifest large sums of money and reprogram your financial reality. Imagine discovering a single sentence so powerful, so precisely calibrated to the frequency of unlimited abundance that simply by embodying it, your financial reality begins to transform within days. This is a specific quantum code, a linguistic technology developed through decades of studying the wealthiest people on Earth and discovering the exact vibrational pattern their consciousness emits. I'm going to construct and activate this complete wealth code within you, word by sacred word. I'll decode each phrase, revealing why these specific words in this exact sequence create such extraordinary power. If you listen to this activation, you will have mind-bending results, unexpected checks arriving within days, sudden business opportunities appearing from nowhere, long-standing money blocks dissolving overnight. Why does it work so dramatically when other methods fail? Because we're not just changing your thoughts about money, we're reprogramming your entire energetic signature at the quantum level. But I must warn you, after experiencing this activation, your relationship with money will never be the same. If you're attached to financial struggle or the identity of someone who works hard for every dollar, you might want to stop watching now. And for the rest of you ready for radical transformation, prepare yourself. The wealth code you're about to receive has been protected by secret societies for centuries. And now, for reasons that will become clear during our journey, it's time for this code to be released to those who are ready to receive it. I'm going to bypass your conscious mind with all its doubts and limitations and implant this wealth activation directly into the quantum field of your being. This is where reality is born before it materializes in your 3D experience. Hidden in the ancient texts of prosperity masters and encoded in the vibrational patterns of the wealthiest people on Earth lies a single sentence so powerful it can completely transform your financial reality. And I'm going to construct this sentence together word by word, phrase by phrase, building a complete wealth activation code that will reprogram your consciousness at the quantum level. This isn't just another affirmation. This is linguistic alchemy, a precisely calibrated sequence of words that, when understood and embodied, creates an energetic bridge between where you are now and unlimited prosperity. And as we build this affirmation together, I'll decode each segment, revealing why these specific words in this specific order create such extraordinary power. By the end of our journey, you won't just be reciting these words, you'll be wielding a consciousness technology that the financially elite have guarded for centuries. To begin, I want to say this affirmation in full. Then I will discuss each part of it so you can fully grasp the true power of these words. I am now fully awakened to my divine wealth blueprint as large sums of money flow to me effortlessly through infinite channels of abundance, while every cell of my being vibrates in perfect resonance with unlimited prosperity, attracting continuous financial blessings that multiply exponentially with divine timing, transcending all limits of what's possible as wealth consciousness permeates my identity, transforming me into a powerful money magnet who naturally manifests abundance in all forms, while the universe conspires to shower me with unprecedented financial opportunities that serve my highest purpose and benefit all beings across all dimensions. As I release all resistance to receiving, knowing I am worthy of extraordinary abundance that I gracefully accept, circulate, and share in perfect balance with the highest good of all creation. Now, to many of you, this might just sound like any other affirmation, but when we break this down and activate this powerful affirmation, you will find that it carries the secret code to complete prosperity in every way. The first part of our quantum code, the first part of this affirmation, begins with these powerful words: I am now fully awakened to my divine wealth blueprint. Let's decode this phrase, word by magnificent word. I am. These are the two most powerful words in the universe. When you declare I am, you're invoking the creative force that shapes reality itself. This isn't just language, this is creation speak. The ancient texts called this the divine name because it connects you directly to your godlike creative power. And then we add now, not tomorrow, not someday, but this moment. When you declare I am now, you collapse time itself. You're stepping outside the illusion of linear time and claiming your prosperity in the eternal present where all possibility exists. Fully awakened. This is spiritual activation language. To be awakened means to move from unconsciousness to consciousness, from sleep to full awareness. When you are asleep to your wealth nature, you live in scarcity. But when you awaken to it, everything changes in an instant. And what are you awakening to? Your divine wealth blueprint. This blueprint isn't something you create. It's something you discover. It's already encoded in your consciousness, in your very DNA. Just as an acorn contains the complete blueprint for an oak tree, you contain the complete blueprint for extraordinary prosperity. Close your eyes for a moment and visualize this blueprint within you. A glowing, golden template at your core. See it illuminating every cell of your being with the frequency of unlimited abundance. This is you accessing a higher dimensional reality where your wealth already exists in completed form. With this first phrase, you're not becoming wealthy. You're remembering that you are wealth. This shifts everything from external seeking to internal recognition. You don't need to chase money. You need to embody the consciousness that naturally attracts it. So feel these words and say them with me as I speak them. I am now fully awakened to my divine wealth blueprint. Our code continues with these transformative words. As large sums of money flow to me effortlessly through infinite channels of abundance. Let's decode the extraordinary power hidden within this phrase. Large sums. Not pennies, not modest amounts, but large sums of money. Why limit yourself to small trickles when you can open yourself to torrential flows of prosperity? The universe doesn't distinguish between creating $10 or $10 million. It's your consciousness that sets the limit. By declaring large sums, you're programming your subconscious to reject small thinking and embrace magnificent abundance. Flow to me. This is quantum physics applied to prosperity. Just as water flows downhill by natural law, money flows toward consciousness that's aligned with wealth. The word flow eliminates pushing, forcing, or struggling. Money doesn't need to be chased. It needs to be allowed. It wants to reach you. Effortlessly. This single word dismantles the greatest lie ever told about wealth, that it must come through struggle. Effort creates resistance. Resistance blocks flow. When you declare that money comes effortlessly, you're aligning with the path of least resistance, the same path that rivers, electricity, and all natural forces flow. Through infinite channels of abundance. Now, most people limit themselves to one or two channels of money, usually a job or a business. But the universe contains infinite channels, some visible, some invisible to your current perception. When one channel closes, 1,000 more can open. This phrase expands your consciousness beyond dependency on limited sources. Now close your eyes, and when you hear this, visualize money as water, countless streams flowing from every direction, converging towards you. See streams coming from expected sources, your job, investments, business, but also see mysterious new streams appearing from directions you never anticipated. Feel these currents of prosperity all flowing towards you, merging into a powerful river of abundance that surrounds you completely. This segment of our quantum code liberates you from the exhausting paradigm of chasing money and establishes you as the natural attractor of wealth through universal law. Feel the power and say these words with me. As large sums of money flow to me effortlessly through infinite channels of abundance. So once again, I am now fully awakened to my divine wealth blueprint as large sums of money flow to me effortlessly through infinite channels of abundance. Our quantum code builds with the next profound segment, in which we say, while every cell of my being vibrates in perfect resonance with unlimited prosperity. Let's unlock the transformative power contained in these words. We begin with every cell of my being. When I say this, it is not metaphorical. This is bioenergetic reality. Your body contains trillions of cells, each one a miniature antenna, transmitting and receiving energetic information. When most people think about wealth, they focus on mental concepts. But true wealth consciousness must permeate your entire physical form. Every cell must become a prosperity receptor. That's why it is important for us to include physical embodiment and language within this affirmation and quantum code. Then we say vibrates. Modern quantum physics has proven that everything in existence is vibration. Nothing is solid. Everything is energy in motion, oscillating at specific frequencies. Your body, your thoughts, your emotions, all are vibrational patterns. And here's the magnificent truth. Wealth itself has a specific vibrational signature that your cells can attune to. Then we say in perfect resonance. Resonance is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. When two objects vibrate at the same frequency, energy transfers effortlessly between them. Think of a tuning fork that causes another to vibrate without touching it. When you achieve perfect resonance with prosperity, you automatically draw it towards you without effort. This is manifestation at its most elegant level. We then say unlimited prosperity. Notice we don't just say money here. Prosperity is a multidimensional state that transcends mere currency. It encompasses abundance in all forms: health, relationships, time, freedom, joy, creative expression, and yes, financial wealth, without ceiling or restriction. The word unlimited removes all caps and ceilings from your prosperity potential. Now close your eyes and feel this vibration of unlimited prosperity moving through your body when you hear this phrase. Begin at the crown of your head and feel a golden light pulsing downward, infusing every cell with the frequency of abundance. Feel it flowing through your brain, your face, your throat, down through your chest, saturating your heart with prosperity consciousness, through your abdomen, your hips, down through your legs to the soles of your feet, every cell now pulsing in perfect harmony with the universal abundance field. With this segment of our quantum code, you're not just thinking about wealth, you're becoming its vibrational match at the cellular level. So we say it again. Say this with me. While every cell of my being vibrates in perfect resonance with unlimited prosperity. And all together, we say, I am now fully awakened to my divine wealth blueprint, as large sums of money flow to me effortlessly through infinite channels of abundance, while every cell of my being vibrates in perfect resonance with unlimited prosperity. Our wealth activation formula continues with this powerful declaration: attracting continuous financial blessings that multiply exponentially with divine timing. Let's unlock the transformative energy contained in each of these precisely chosen words. Attracting. This word invokes the universal law of magnetism. You're not chasing, pursuing, or hunting money. You are attracting it through your energetic signature. Just as a magnet effortlessly draws iron to itself, your aligned consciousness naturally pulls prosperity towards you. This single word shifts you from pursuer to attractor, from seeker to magnetic force. We then add the word continuous. This means it's not occasional, not intermittent, but continuous financial blessings. This programs your consciousness for uninterrupted flow. Most people experience wealth in sporadic bursts followed by dry periods. But nature doesn't work this way. Does the sun shine occasionally? Does your heart beat intermittently? No. By declaring continuous, you are aligning with nature's pattern of consistent, reliable abundance. When we say multiply exponentially, this is mathematical acceleration applied to prosperity. Linear growth adds 1, 2, 3, 4, but exponential growth multiplies 2, 4, 16, 256. This is how wealth truly expands. One opportunity creates 2 more, which creates 4 more, which creates 16 more. When you program your consciousness for exponential growth, you escape the trap of incremental increase and enter the realm of explosive expansion. We then say divine timing. This phrase liberates you from the agony of impatience. The universe operates with perfect orchestration that our limited minds cannot fully comprehend. What appears as delay is often divine protection. What seems like waiting is perfect incubation. By surrendering to divine timing, you allow your prosperity to unfold in the most magnificent sequence possible. Now close your eyes, and when you hear this phrase, attracting continuous financial blessings that multiply exponentially with divine timing, I want you to see your wealth as a living organism that multiplies itself. See one financial blessing dividing into 2, 2 dividing into 4, 4 into 16, expanding at breathtaking speed. Feel the perfect orchestration of this growth, the divine intelligence guiding its unfolding. Experience the relief of releasing control while witnessing the acceleration of your abundance under perfect divine guidance. With this segment of our affirmation, you're programming your consciousness for wealth that doesn't just grow. It explodes with perfect timing. Feel the energy of these words resonating throughout your entire being as we say them once again. Attracting continuous financial blessings that multiply exponentially with divine timing. Let's capture where we're at so far. We begin by saying, I am now fully awakened to my divine wealth blueprint, as large sums of money flow to me effortlessly through infinite channels of abundance, while every cell of my being vibrates in perfect resonance with unlimited prosperity, attracting continuous financial blessings that multiply exponentially with divine timing. Now, our quantum code for wealth consciousness builds with this transformative declaration that we add on to this affirmation, stating, transcending all limits of what's possible as wealth consciousness permeates my identity. Let's unlock the extraordinary power contained in each of these carefully selected words. When I say transcending, this word itself is an activation code. To transcend means to rise above, to move beyond, to surpass what was previously thought possible. When you transcend, you're not just breaking through barriers. You're operating in a dimension where those barriers never existed. This is consciousness that soars beyond the gravitational pull of limitation. We then say all limits of what's possible. Limits exist only in consciousness, never in reality. The universe itself is unlimited, constantly expanding, infinitely abundant. The only true limits are those you've accepted in your mind and those in universal law. These aren't just financial limits, but limits of what you believe is possible for someone like you. By declaring you're transcending all limits, you're dissolving every boundary your consciousness has ever accepted. We then say the words, as wealth consciousness permeates my identity. This is the absolute core of transformation. Most people try to get wealth while maintaining the same identity, but true abundance comes when you become wealth. When prosperity consciousness permeates your very identity, you don't attract money, you emanate it. This isn't about having wealth. This is about being wealth in human form. When you hear these words, I want you to visualize your current financial identity as a small container within clear boundaries. Now close your eyes and see this. Watch as golden light begins to dissolve those boundaries from within, expanding, radiating outward, dissolving all limitations. Feel your identity expand beyond all previous conceptions of what's possible for you when you hear these words. Experience yourself becoming a being of pure prosperity consciousness, unlimited by past beliefs or societal programming, as these words enter your consciousness. When you hear this segment of the quantum code, you're not just changing your financial situation, you're transcending your entire relationship with what's possible and embodying a new prosperity identity. Feel these words resonating through the depths of your being. Say it with me. Transcending all limits of what's possible as wealth consciousness permeates my identity. So once again, we start by saying, I am now fully awakened to my divine wealth blueprint as large sums of money flow to me effortlessly through infinite channels of abundance, while every cell of my being vibrates in perfect resonance with unlimited prosperity, attracting continuous financial blessings that multiply exponentially with divine timing, transcending all limits of what's possible as wealth consciousness permeates my identity. Our quantum code of prosperity consciousness continues to build as we add this transformative segment. Say it with me. Transforming me into a powerful money magnet who naturally manifests abundance in all forms. Let's unlock the extraordinary power within each of these words. Transforming. When I say this, it isn't about making minor adjustments. This is complete metamorphosis, like a caterpillar becoming a butterfly. You're undergoing a fundamental identity shift. Transformation means nothing of the old remains. You're not becoming a slightly wealthier version of your current self. You're becoming an entirely new being who exists in a different relationship with prosperity. When you hear the words powerful money magnet, this phrase activates the law of energetic attraction. At its highest level, a magnet doesn't strain or struggle to attract metal. It simply exerts its energetic field and metal responds automatically. When you become a money magnet, prosperity is drawn to you by natural law. Money begins to seek you out rather than chase you. This isn't a fantasy. This is how energy operates in our quantum universe. Then we use the words naturally manifest. The word naturally is crucial here. Trees naturally produce fruit. The sun naturally radiates light. When you become a being who naturally manifests abundance, it's not something you do, it's something you are. This removes all forcing, striving, efforting, and artificial techniques. Abundance becomes your natural state of expression, as effortless as breathing. We then say the words abundance in all forms. This phrase expands your consciousness beyond paper currency or digital numbers. True abundance includes perfect health, nourishing relationships, creative fulfillment, spiritual connection, and yes, financial prosperity in all its expression. By declaring all forms, You're opening yourself to wealth that flows through countless channels, some you haven't even imagined yet. Now, when you hear this phrase, transforming me into a powerful money magnet who naturally manifests abundance in all forms, I want you to feel yourself as this powerful money magnet. Close your eyes and feel a strong magnetic field emanating from the center of your being, extending outward in all directions. When you hear or state these words, I want you to see streams of prosperity being irresistibly drawn to you from every corner of the universe. Experience the sensation of naturally manifesting, not through effort, but through just being. Feel abundance in all its forms flowing to you, through you, as your natural expression. When you hear this segment of the affirmation, when you state this, you're not just attracting prosperity, you're becoming a being who naturally emanates it. So feel these words vibrating through your entire consciousness as we state them once again. Transforming into a powerful money magnet who naturally manifests abundance in all forms. So once again, we start by saying, I'm now fully awakened to my divine wealth blueprint, as large sums of money flow to me effortlessly through infinite channels of abundance, while every cell of my being vibrates in perfect resonance with unlimited prosperity, attracting continuous financial blessings that multiply exponentially with divine timing, transcending all limits of what's possible as wealth consciousness permeates my identity, transforming me into a powerful money magnet who naturally manifests abundance in all forms. We then continue to expand with this magnificent declaration as we add, while the universe conspires to shower me with unprecedented financial opportunities that serve my highest purpose and benefit all beings across all dimensions. Let's decode the transformative power hidden within each of these words. When we say the universe conspires, this is quantum reality. The entire cosmos is an intelligent, responsive field of consciousness that orchestrates circumstances, synchronicities, and opportunities. When you align with prosperity consciousness, you're not working alone. You have the full backing of universal intelligence. The word conspires literally means to breathe together with. You and the universe are now breathing as one, co-creating your prosperity. I then use the word shower me with unprecedented financial opportunities. I love the feeling of the word shower as it comes and covers your entire being. And when we say shower me with unprecedented financial opportunities, we're not just talking about any opportunities, but ones without precedent in your experience. This activates potentials beyond your past patterns. Most people's financial future mirrors their financial past, but you're now breaking that loop entirely when you use this phrase. Unprecedented means opportunities that exceed anything you've previously imagined or experienced, breaking all patterns of limitation. We then say that serve my highest purpose. This phrase aligns prosperity with destiny. Your highest purpose isn't just what you do, it's what you came here to be. When wealth serves your highest purpose, it becomes a vehicle for your soul's expression rather than an end in itself. This creates prosperity with meaning, with mission, with legacy. This is wealth that fuels your greatest contribution. We then say, and benefit all beings across all dimensions. This expands your prosperity beyond self-interest to universal service. True abundance never diminishes others. It elevates everyone it touches by declaring that your wealth benefits all beings. You're activating prosperity that ripples across dimensions, blessing throughout existence. This ethical dimension of wealth amplifies your power exponentially. Now close your eyes, and I want you to see the entire universe as a vast, intelligent field that's actively rearranging circumstances to support your prosperity. When you hear this phrase, I want you to see cosmic forces orchestrating perfect opportunities, synchronistic meetings, unexpected windfalls, all perfectly aligned with your highest purpose. Feel the relief of knowing you're not creating prosperity alone, but with the full support of universal intelligence. When this segment of our code is used, you're not just creating personal wealth, you're activating a prosperity that serves your highest calling and benefits all of existence. So when I say these words, feel them resonating through the fabric of your being, while the universe conspires to shower me with unprecedented financial opportunities that serve my highest purpose and benefit all beings across all dimensions. So once again, from this perspective, we say it again, I am now fully awakened to my divine wealth blueprint as large sums of money flow to me effortlessly through infinite channels of abundance, while every cell of my being vibrates in perfect resonance with unlimited prosperity, attracting continuous financial blessings that multiply exponentially with divine timing, transcending all limits of what's possible as wealth consciousness permeates my identity, transforming me into a powerful money magnet who naturally manifests abundance in all forms, while the universe conspires to shower me with unprecedented financial opportunities that serve my highest purpose and benefit all beings across all dimensions. The next section of this quantum code continues with a profound declaration. So say this with me. As I release all resistance to receiving, knowing I am worthy of extraordinary abundance. In many cases, this may be the most important part of this affirmation, as I've encountered through my coaching. This resistance must be released in order for you to experience full prosperity. So let's unlock the transformative power contained in these words. First, we say release all resistance. This phrase addresses the core blockage to prosperity for most people. Resistance isn't just doubt or negative thinking. It's an energetic contraction that literally repels abundance. To release means to surrender, to let go completely. When you release resistance, you're dissolving the invisible force field that has been deflecting prosperity from entering your experience. When we say the words to receiving, most people focus on creating, earning, or manifesting wealth, but the true mastery is in receiving. Check out my meditation, the receiving meditation. The universe is already abundant, already generous, already flowing with prosperity. Your work isn't to create abundance. It's to open yourself to receive what's already being offered. The word shifts you from the exhausting paradigm of making it happen to the liberating state of allowing it to come. We then say the words, knowing I am worthy. Here we address the deepest wound in human consciousness, the false belief in unworthiness. Worthiness isn't something you earn or achieve. It's your birthright. You were born worthy of extraordinary abundance simply by virtue of existing. This is not arrogance, this is truth. Just as a flower doesn't question its right to bloom, you need never question your worthiness to prosper. Then we use the words extraordinary abundance. Not ordinary, not average, but extraordinary abundance. That's what you're worthy of. This calibrates your consciousness to prosperity that exceeds conventional limits. Extraordinary abundance isn't just having enough. It's having more than enough. It's prosperity so magnificent that it overflows from you to everyone you touch. When you hear these words, I want you to feel any resistance you've been holding in your body, any tension, any tightness, any energetic blockages against receiving. And as you breathe in, feel yourself completely releasing that resistance. When you say those words, when you hear those words, you feel yourself opening like a flower to the sunlight of prosperity. Feel the profound knowing in every cell that you are inherently unchangeably worthy of extraordinary abundance. With this segment of our quantum code, you're addressing the root cause of financial limitation, the unconscious resistance to receiving what you consciously desire. So say these words with me as they dissolve all blocks within your being. As I release all resistance to receiving, knowing I am worthy of extraordinary abundance. So let's state where we're at so far, as this affirmation and quantum code has built so far. I am now fully awakened to my divine wealth blueprint as large sums of money flow to me effortlessly through infinite channels of abundance, while every cell of my being vibrates in perfect resonance with unlimited prosperity, attracting continuous financial blessings that multiply exponentially with divine timing, transcending all limits of what's possible as wealth consciousness permeates my identity, transforming me into a powerful money magnet who naturally manifests abundance in all forms, while the universe conspires to shower me with unprecedented financial opportunities that serve my highest purpose and benefit all beings across all dimensions. As I release all resistance to receiving, knowing I am worthy of extraordinary abundance, we now move to the culmination of this quantum code with this profound declaration. We say that I gracefully accept, circulate, and share in perfect balance with the highest good of all creation. Let's unlock the transformative power of this final portion of our affirmation. When we say gracefully accept, these words dissolve the hidden guilt that blocks true prosperity. Many have been conditioned to feel unworthy or guilty when receiving abundance, but grace transforms receiving into a sacred act. To accept gracefully means to receive with appreciation, with honor, with dignity, knowing that in receiving fully you honor the giver and complete the cycle of exchange. This phrase liberates you from the shame that has kept prosperity at bay. We then say circulate. This single word reveals the secret physics of abundance. Money, like all energy, must flow to remain vital. When water stagnates, it becomes toxic. When money stagnates, it loses its power. By declaring that you circulate prosperity, you're aligning with the natural law of flow. You become a channel rather than a reservoir, a conduit through which abundance flows continuously, gaining momentum with each circulation. We then say share. This activates the highest vibration of prosperity consciousness. Sharing transforms wealth from personal gain to universal blessing. When you share from abundance rather than scarcity, you demonstrate absolute trust in the inexhaustible supply of the universe. This isn't giving to get, it's giving because overflow is your natural state. This word programs your consciousness for expansive generosity. We then say in perfect balance, and this phrase activates harmonious prosperity that sustainably enriches all aspects of your life. Balance isn't about rigid equality, it's about dynamic harmony. Perfect balance means you receive abundantly while giving generously. You enjoy prosperity while contributing meaningfully. You accumulate wealth while distributing blessing. This creates sustainability in your prosperity consciousness. And then we finish it off by saying with the highest good of all creation. This expands your prosperity beyond personal gain to universal benefit. When your wealth serves the highest good of all creation, it aligns with the evolutionary impulse of the cosmos itself. This creates prosperity with purpose, with meaning, with divine support. This isn't just wealth that makes you rich, this is wealth that enriches existence itself. When you hear these words, I want you to see yourself as a magnificent conduit of abundance. See prosperity flowing to you from infinite sources, through you, and out to everyone and everything you touch. Feel yourself receiving gracefully, circulating joyfully, and sharing generously, all in perfect balance. Experience the liberation of knowing your prosperity serves the highest good of all creation. With this final segment of our quantum code, of our perfect large sums of money affirmation, you complete the sacred cycle of prosperity consciousness, receiving fully while giving freely. So say these words with me again, from the depths of your being. That I gracefully accept, circulate, and share in perfect balance with the highest good of all creation. We have now built word by word the complete quantum wealth code, an affirmation so powerful it has the capacity to completely transform your financial reality. Now it's time to bring all 9 segments together into one unified field of prosperity consciousness. This isn't just a pretty string of words, this is a complete system of wealth activation where each component reinforces and amplifies the others. When integrated fully into your consciousness, this affirmation creates a resonance field that aligns you with universal principles of abundance. Each segment of this affirmation addresses a critical dimension of prosperity consciousness. The first segment awakens your inherent prosperity coding. The second establishes effortless flow through infinite channels. The third aligns your cellular vibration with abundance. The fourth activates exponential growth with perfect timing. The fifth transcends all limitations through identity transformation. The sixth establishes you as a natural manifester of prosperity. The seventh aligns universal forces to support your highest purpose. The eighth releases all resistance to receiving completely. The ninth completes the cycle through sacred circulation. The sequence of the affirmation follows a precise energetic architecture that mirrors how wealth actually manifests in our universe. This isn't random. It's intentionally structured to create a quantum cascade effect in your consciousness. We begin with identity activation because all manifestation starts with who you are, not what you do. This flows directly into flow dynamics because once identity is established, the natural movement of energy follows. Next comes vibrational alignment because this cellular resonance creates the magnetic field that attracts prosperity. This naturally leads to exponential expansion as the attraction principle accelerates with compounding returns. The middle component focuses on transcendence and transformation because this is where most wealth activations fail. They don't address the identity level shifts required for sustainable abundance. The final segments address resistance release and sacred circulation because these complete circuits of manifestation, ensuring that prosperity doesn't just arrive but continues flowing through and from you. This sequence mirrors the natural unfoldment of universal law, beginning with being, progressing through attraction, and culminating in circulation. When followed in this precise order, each component amplifies the next, creating a prosperity cascade that reprograms your entire financial reality from the quantum level outward. So I invite you to stand if possible. Place your hand over your heart and declare this affirmation, this sacred quantum code with me one final time, feeling each word reverberating through every cell of your being. I am now fully awakened to my divine wealth blueprint, as large sums of money flow to me effortlessly through infinite channels of abundance, while every cell of my being vibrates in perfect resonance with unlimited prosperity, attracting continuous financial blessings that multiply exponentially with divine timing, transcending all limits of what's possible as wealth consciousness permeates my identity, transforming me into a powerful money magnet who naturally manifests abundance in all forms while the universe conspires to shower me with unprecedented financial opportunities that serve my highest purpose and benefit all beings across all dimensions as I release all resistance to receiving, knowing I am worthy of extraordinary abundance that I gracefully accept, circulate, and share in perfect balance with the highest good of all creation. I will most definitely create a sleep meditation to focus on this affirmation completely. So keep an eye out for that in the future. You can find all episodes of The Reality Revolution at therealityrevolution.com. And know that you have been initiated into a new financial reality. Please share your success stories in using this affirmation in the comments. Welcome to your extraordinarily abundant life. Welcome to the Reality Revolution.